In today's all-inclusive reviews video, we are excited to share with you one of our favorite family resorts, the beautiful Dreams Playa Mujeres. Located within an exclusive and private gated community of Playa Mujeres, and only about a 35 to 40-minute shuttle ride from the Cancun airport. Of course, that time is dependent on traffic and any construction which may be happening at the time. This all-suite resort has a total of 502 well-appointed and luxuriously equipped suites, surrounded by white powdery sand beaches, a lush golf course, and the beautiful Caribbean Sea. There are 3 levels of swimming pools spanning over 65,000 square feet, including 2 infinity pools, 6 whirlpools, a children's pool, a water park for the little ones, a water park with large water slides for all ages, and a lazy river. This may be a long video, so we've broken it down into topical chapters. If this is your first time watching this video, we suggest watching all the way through. If you're returning, feel free to jump to a specific chapter. Now join us as we cover every detail of this resort. Our hope is that you will finish this video having a really good idea of what you can expect on your vacation. We know there may be some travelers watching this video that have possibly never been to Cancun. If you're one of those, keep watching. We're going to start off this video from your arrival at the airport. This can often be confusing and feel overwhelming as you navigate your entry into a new country. If you're already familiar with this process, you can skip ahead to the next chapter. Once you get off your plane, you will follow the herd of people moving toward the immigration lines. As of middle of 2022, if you are traveling from the US, you no longer need to fill out any immigration paperwork to enter Cancun. All you need to show immigration is your passport and your boarding pass. Depending on the time of day and how many other flights have landed near yours, is going to determine how long the lines are for immigration. Thankfully, they have started to implement a new electronic immigration system that will start to make the process more efficient and streamlined. Eventually, you'll get through the line, and if you need to grab any checked luggage, move on to baggage claim. Next up, you're going to walk down a long hallway before heading outside. We're making the assumption that you've made prearranged transportation to get to the resort. So ignore all of these people on either side of you. Keep your eyes focused ahead and don't make eye contact. Yep, do you see this guy approaching over here? Ignore him too. Keep walking until you've cleared the doors and made it all the way outside. Look for the name of your transport company. They should have provided you with information about where they would be located and what they would be wearing. Now that you've made it through the airport and boarded your transportation, let's jump right in and start touring everything that Dreams Playa Mujeres has to offer. From the moment your transport pulls up, you're greeted by friendly smiles and staff that is ready to help make your vacation magical. The spacious, open entry and lobby overlooks a grand staircase and provides you an expansive view of the resort, pools, and Caribbean Sea. When you arrive, your bags will be loaded onto a baggage cart and you'll be given a baggage claim ticket. Chances are you will be arriving before the official check-in time of 3 p.m. and your room will likely not be ready yet. That's okay. You can still check in and start enjoying everything that the resort has to offer, and then you'll be notified when your room is ready. If you're a Preferred Club guest, you will be escorted to the Preferred Club for check-in. For non-Preferred Club guests, you will be guided to the main check-in desk located in the open-air lobby. While you wait, you will be offered a cold beverage from the lobby bar. We suggest that you carry a backpack with a change of clothes so you can quickly change into your swimsuit after you finish the check-in process. You're probably starving at this point as well, so head down to the poolside restaurant, Tides, and grab a delicious bite to eat. A minute ago, we mentioned something about being a Preferred Club guest. This is a specific type of room category that can be reserved when you book your reservation. Or sometimes they may have available rooms that you can inquire about at check-in if you didn't book Preferred when you made your initial reservation. Preferred Club comes with some additional perks and upgrades. Hang on as we go over each of the perks available if you are a Preferred Club guest. You receive personal check-in and checkout at the Preferred Club, special concierge services, suites that are in premium locations with premium views, access to the lazy river, upgraded minibar, upgraded bath amenities, a pillow menu, complimentary newspaper in suite every day, exclusive access to the Preferred Club Lounge where they have daily continental breakfast, hot and cold hors d'oeuvres, exquisite desserts and fine liquors, and a business center with computer access. You also have exclusive dining access for a la carte breakfast at Maris Restaurant or Oceana Restaurant located next door at Secrets. Complimentary access to the hydrotherapy circuit at the Secrets Spa next door, and 20% off all spa treatments at either the Dreams or Secrets Spa. There's a Preferred Club beach area and exclusive access to the Hideaway Bar, and finally there's exclusive use of the Bali beds located at the beach and surrounding the pools. For any guest staying at Dreams that is over the age of 18, you also have full access to everything at Secrets next door. That includes the pools, restaurants, beach area, spa, etc. All guests from Secrets also have full access to everything at Dreams. I see a lot of people post on various Facebook groups and travel forums that this is only a Preferred Club benefit, and that is false. You do not have to be a Preferred Club guest to take advantage of Secrets. You only have to be over the age of 18. Prior to arriving, we suggest that you download the Hyatt Inclusive Collection app. This app is really an incredible resource. If you're already familiar with the app, you can skip ahead to the next chapter. Otherwise, follow along as we show you what you can access with the Hyatt Inclusive Collection app. When you first open the app, you will be presented with a screen that allows you to search for a particular resort, or you can use your location to search around you. We'll type in Dreams Playa Mujeres. You can also do this to search for any other resort. If you have already been assigned a room, you can pair your account to your room by selecting the little person icon in the top right-hand corner. If not, you can still access all the information on the app. You can check out the resort map to see where all the bars, restaurants, etc. are located. You can pull up all the activities that are happening on any given day over the next week. Check which restaurants are open for the day, what their hours are, and also access what menu options each restaurant offers during breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You can check out what the dress code is for each of the restaurants. Yes, there is a dress code, and you will either be turned away from certain restaurants or possibly be forced to eat outside if you're not dressed appropriately. This question comes up so frequently on the Facebook travel groups and various forums that we actually produced a video on resort dress codes. There's a link down in the description for that video. If you've already paired your room to your account, you can also order room service from within the app. You can check out the various spa services that are available, as well as any spa specials that are being offered. Another great thing about this app, if you are over the age of 18 and interested in heading over to Secrets, simply go back to the main page of the app and do a search for Secrets. And now you can check out all the different restaurants, entertainment options, spa services, activities, etc. that Secrets has to offer. One of the things that we absolutely love about this particular Dreams Resort is the diverse room options. We've been blessed to travel a lot over the years, both as just a couple, as well as with our kids. We're a large family with 5 kids, and anyone that has 3 or more kids can attest to how difficult it is to find a hotel or resort that can accommodate everyone in one room. So many resorts and hotels have a maximum occupancy of 3 to 4 guests in a room. That's great if you only have 1 or 2 kids, but what about a family of 7? Dreams Playa Mujeres is the perfect fit because they have room categories that can accommodate 3, 4, 5, or up to 8 guests in a room. Yes, you heard me right, up to 8 guests in a room, with up to 5 of those being adults. We have some room tour videos that will show some of those rooms. For reference purposes, the rooms that can accommodate 8 guests are the family suite, 2-bedroom villa, and the family governor suite. Depending on the room category, those rooms can be booked as either a garden view, pool view, ocean view, and there are a handful of rooms that are ocean front. Now, all the rooms are beautifully appointed. They're well equipped and they're so comfortable. To check out more details on the suites, how they look, what they're equipped like, etc., please check out our room tour videos that will give you a great idea of what you can expect. Food and dining can be such a touchy subject and truly is very subjective. What one person may consider gourmet food, another may claim they wouldn't even feed their dog. Also, food can be hit and miss from night to night or restaurant to restaurant. This is just a retelling of our personal dining experience. Yours may be better or worse. There are a total of 10 different dining options at Dreams, including 6 a la carte restaurants, the World Cafe, which serves a buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Tide's Grill, located poolside, offers some delicious grilled options. That's a Wrap offers self-serve salads and wraps or made-to-order sandwiches. And Dolce, which serves premium coffee, pastries, desserts, and ice cream. And of course, there's room service. The a la carte restaurants are Fusion, which serves Japanese cuisine including sushi, and they have 2 hibachi tables for show cooking. These require reservations. L'Etoile serves fine French cuisine. This is the only restaurant at Dreams with an age requirement. All diners must be ages 13 and up. Mezes serves up Mediterranean fare in a Moroccan-inspired environment. Tres Quelors is your traditional Mexican restaurant. Maris has an a la carte breakfast reserved exclusively for Preferred Club guests. Lunch and dinner are for all guests and offers fresh seafood, ceviche, catch of the day, and more. And finally, Gaucho Grill, the Brazilian steakhouse, our personal favorite. Keep in mind that the restaurants are on a rotation, and you should check the app to see which restaurants are open each day. In addition, none of the restaurants accept reservations unless you have a large party. The exception also is the hibachi tables at Fusion, which require a reservation. We always went to dinner right at 6 and never had much of a wait to be seated. Gaucho Grill always seemed to be the restaurant with the longest line, and because of the way your meal is served, you either arrive at 6 or you'll have to wait until 8 or 9 to eat. This is compounded by the fact that guests from Secrets come over to Dreams to eat at Gaucho, because there's nothing like this at Secrets. We ate breakfast each morning at World Cafe. We love a good buffet, and Dreams doesn't disappoint. There's a huge variety and selections even the pickiest eater will enjoy. They also have stations for custom omelets or eggs made to order. I became addicted to this one pastry item. I have no idea what it's called, but it had layers of this really flaky crust and some type of delicious sugary glaze covering the top. Give me a tall glass of milk and a plate of these and call me happy. For lunch, we would either order something around the pool, grab something at Tide's, or sometimes they would set up some yummy food selection just in front of That's a Wrap. And one day we decided to have lunch at Maris. My 10-year-old still thinks the burger from Tide's is the best he's ever had. I liked the steak quesadilla myself. My 22-year-old said his favorite meal the entire trip was the fettuccine frutti di mare from Maris. We hear people say good and bad things about Gaucho Grill. If you've never eaten at a Brazilian steakhouse before, here's a quick intro. After you're seated and your drink orders are taken, you'll have a chance to grab your appetizers and sides from the buffet. After a while, they will start coming around with the various meats on a skewer. You'll notice some round discs on your table. One side is green and the other red. When you want meat, flip the disc so it is showing green. When you're full, flip it over to show red. I think a lot of the bad rap is that many are not familiar with how the process works. Our experience is that first-timers get so excited they load up on appetizers and sides and think they need to try every single meat that they bring around. You don't. Here's a couple of little air hints. Number 1, don't fill up on too many appetizers and sides. And number 2, be patient. They bring out the lowest quality or cheapest meat selections first. The best meat selections come out later. If all you want is ribeye and picanha, let them know, and that's what they will prioritize for you. A couple of other selections that we really liked are the ribs. They were so tender. Brisket was another one that was good too. We had Alberto for our server. He was on the ball and fantastic. If you do have Alberto, ask him to bring your drinks in a Mexican minute. Oliver was our meat carver and listened to the types of meats we wanted, ribeye and picanha, and was very accommodating. Don't forget the dining dress codes. What do you mean dress codes? I'm on vacation and I only bring shorts and t-shirts. That's fine. You'll be eating buffet or outside for all your meals. The app lists dress codes for each restaurant, and the question about dress codes is almost as common as people asking about tipping. We produced a video discussing resort dress codes that will give you an idea of what you can expect. Let's talk about the beach and pools. After all, this is one of the main reasons you're coming to the Caribbean. We'll start with the beautiful white powdery sand along this stretch of beach. A lot of people are concerned about the quality of the beach and the amount of seaweed they'll have to contend with. Depending on the time of year you're traveling and the timing of any storms, you may experience periods of heavy sargassum seaweed. The nice thing about the Playa Mujeres area is that the island of Isla Mujeres, located right off the coast, helps shield this area from much of the seaweed. That's not to say there won't be any seaweed, just that it's typically much lighter than in a lot of other areas. The resort does an amazing job of clearing up as much seaweed as possible and keeping the beach area clear. The drink and food service at the beach is terrific. You're definitely not going to go thirsty. We've never experienced a problem finding chairs at the beach. They have plenty. The chair game around the pools is another story. The main pool fills up super early, with people waking early and claiming prime location chairs. The Bali beds at the beach and pools have the same situation of guests staking claim to them first thing in the morning, and oftentimes leaving them unattended for hours. If you witness this, simply mention it to the beach or pool concierge, and they will monitor how long they are unattended and remove items if they are not in use. Dreams Playa Mujeres has such a wide variety of pools spread across the resort that you're sure to find some place to spend your time. The main Infinity and Ocean View pool are typically the busiest pools with a lot of activity. There's a shallow tanning ledge that separates both pools with a row of chairs in the water. This pool also contains the largest swim-up bar. Moving back a little is the Grotto Pool. This is the smallest of the pools on the resort and is home to the popular Grotto swim-up bar. You'll swim under a waterfall to access this fun bar. The Grotto Bar can also be accessed as a walk-up. From the path located across from the grab-and-go restaurant, that's a wrap. Just up a level is one of our favorite pools, the Mermaid and Infinity Pool. This pool is large and has enough area that it will never feel crowded. There's also a shallow tanning ledge separating the two pools. Keep an eye out on the daily activity list so you know what time they'll be playing pool volleyball or basketball along one side of the Mermaid Pool. The activity team does a great job rounding up people for the activities and making sure everyone is having a fun time. Each end of the Mermaid Pool is a zero entry and gradually slopes. And at the end closest to the Tides restaurant, you'll also find the kids' pool, which is very shallow. Transitioning now to the kids' water park and water slides. If it's a really windy day, this is a great place to seek some relief, as this area is set down and protected by landscaping on one side and the main building on the other. There's not a ton of chairs in this area, so you may have a hard time finding a place though. Also note, they will not serve alcohol beverages in this area. Kids of all ages will have fun on the kids' water park. The pool is shallow on the play end and gradually gets deeper as it wraps around the peninsula with the palapa and chairs. The large water slides are not just for kids. You'll see plenty of adults marching up the stairs to the top of the tower too. The speed of the slides will be determined by rider weight. The heavier you are, the faster you'll go. Also, if you lay back instead of sitting up, you'll notice that they go much faster. A word of caution: the enclosed slide is literally pitch black inside, and you have no idea which way the slide is going to wind. So if the kids are younger or afraid of the dark, maybe have them avoid this slide. The open slide is the most fun, as you can see where you're going. Our kids could ride these slides for hours. Please note, the use of cameras is prohibited on the slides. We were granted permission by management and security for the production of this video. Lastly, let's move back to the Lazy River. You'll pass the Kids Explorer Club right as you enter the Lazy River area. Normally, you'll find a handful of tubes for you to use stored underneath the palapa. If there aren't any located here, then they are either in use by other guests or randomly left somewhere around the Lazy River. The current around the Lazy River is, well, lazy. The bottom of the Lazy River is rather rough, so it may be advisable to wear either sandals or some type of pool shoe. The Lazy River honestly doesn't get much traffic most days and is rather quiet. Although the Lazy River is supposed to be reserved exclusively for preferred club guests, during our stays here, there has never been anyone checking the guest status. That's a wrap for the pools. Since the Kids Explorer Club is located right by the Lazy River, let's head there next. The Explorers Club is for kids aged 3 to 12. They are open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your younger kids will enjoy the variety of activities they offer each day, like crafts, treasure hunts, sandcastle contests, video games, big screen movies, their own dedicated water and splash park, and even a camping adventure. Next, let's head across the resort to the Core Zone Teens Club. There's a staircase located between the Dolce ice cream shop and the main building that will take you down to the Core Zone. This is for kids ages 13 to 17 and is also open daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There are so many activities for the teens to choose from. They have video games, game consoles, foosball, pool tables, DJ station, outdoor chess, soccer billiards, climbing wall, bungee trampolines, and many more scheduled activities throughout the day. They also have a period of time each day that your younger kids can come hang out for a couple of hours at the Core Zone Teens Club. Check the daily activity schedule for these and other scheduled activity times. For those of you looking to keep your fitness routine going, or maybe you're trying to burn just enough calories to make room for consuming those calories back throughout the day, either way, you've got plenty of fitness choices between Dreams and Secrets next door to help you accomplish your goals. The gym at Dreams is located just off the front drive and is located in the same building as the spa. It's a compact and efficient space, offering treadmills, ellipticals, stationary bikes, free weights, universal machines, and in another room you'll also have access to yoga, Pilates, stretching, etc. For those of you over 18, hop on the golf cart and head next door to Secrets for some added variety. Here you'll find a basketball court, tennis court, and a larger gym. If you really want to push your workout to the next level, check in with Victor at the Secrets Gym. He's been at the resort since they first opened, and I've had the privilege of training with him on multiple occasions. I'm not in the same shape that I used to be, so on this trip I sent my oldest son over to have him go through some workouts with Victor. He says they are the best workouts he's ever had. So, if you do hit the gym at Secrets, please tell Victor that Dale from All Inclusive Reviews said hello. The beautiful thing about staying at Dreams is you have access to 2 incredible spas. The Dreams Spa is located just downstairs from the gym, and the Secret Spa is just a quick golf cart ride away. The Dreams Spa has an extensive list of services, from facials, pedicures, manicures, a full-service salon, a wide variety of massages, a relaxing, quiet pool, sauna and steam room. For those having a wedding at Dreams, The spa also contains a beautiful bridal suite for you to get ready on that special day. Another option is to head over to Secrets, where they offer most of the same treatments as Dreams, but they also have an invigorating hydrotherapy circuit that Dreams does not have. If you've never gone through a hydrotherapy circuit, it's definitely something to take advantage of if you have the opportunity. As a family-focused resort, the Dreams Entertainment team does an excellent job of recruiting guests of all ages for the various daytime activities. Here's another opportunity to direct you to the app so you can check out which activities are offered each day and make a decision on which ones you are interested in participating. The daily activities usually cycle between the beach, where you can play some sand volleyball, the main pool, where they'll have different game options, and the mermaid pool, where they'll offer pool volleyball and basketball. I haven't even mentioned some of the non-pool activities, like mini golf, a bike tour, archery, table games, theme nights, and live music. Entertainment doesn't end when the sun goes down. Every night there will be some type of entertainment in the Limelight Theater. They may have an acrobatics show one night, a Minute to Win It game the next, a live band, magic show, or even karaoke. Each night will be different, and for the most part, very entertaining. The adults can also hit the lobby bar for some nightly live music, or head over to Secrets and hit the dance floor at Desires. The resort is advertised as a golf and spa resort. We've already covered the spa, now let's talk golf. The Playa Mujeres Golf Club is absolutely beautiful. It is well maintained, challenging, and fun. When you stay at Dreams or Secrets, your green fees are included. Now, that does not mean the golf is free though. They do charge a service fee that varies by time of year and time of day you're playing. This service fee includes a shared golf cart with GPS, round-trip transportation from the resort to the course and back, a courtesy sleeve of balls, unlimited access to the practice facilities on day of play, and bottled water. If you didn't bring your own clubs, they'll happily rent you a set of those as well. The practice facilities include a driving range and 2 different practice greens, and they are in pristine condition. They have one practice green located at the driving range, and the other near the clubhouse. The clubhouse is fully stocked with various signature apparel items from all of your favorite golf brands, such as shirts, hats, towels, etc. Here's a little air hint. If you're considering golf on your trip, bring a bunch of golf balls from home, as they're really expensive in the clubhouse. This is especially important if you're not a straight hitter. You won't be finding your ball if you've hooked it or sliced it past the rough. Before, after, or at the turn, don't forget to stop by the bar for a quick drink, snack, or even lunch. It's a great place to relax after your round and reminisce about what could have been if only you'd sunk that putt. We've shown some of the aerial footage we shot for the golf club in this video. If you want to see what the entire golf course looks like, please check out our golf club video. There's a link in the description. We've been blessed to travel a lot over the years, both as just a couple, but also with all 5 of our kiddos. We've been back to Dreams Playa Mujeres multiple times now, and there are several reasons why. Yes, it is one of the few resorts that has room categories that can accommodate a larger family like ours without having to split us up in different rooms, or probably in different buildings. But more importantly, it's the service of the staff that has us wanting to return again and again. Our kids still talk about all the fun they had with Adrian, Emmanuel, and Mauricio at the Core Zone Teens Club. They love the entertainment staff that comes to recruit them to play sand volleyball and pool volleyball. The service we received at every restaurant and bar, whether we were dining in or at the beach and pools, was fantastic. The staff truly works so hard to make sure you and your family are having the best vacation possible. So please consider tipping generously all those that provided you great service. I know we may have just hit a nerve with some people when it comes to tipping. After all, they do say that tips are included on the website. Really though, when you consider how hard this staff works and how little the resorts actually pay their staff, tips go a long way in helping them provide for their families. The question about tipping comes up almost daily on the various Facebook groups and forums that we produced an educational video answering the most common questions of why, when, and how much. There's a link in the description for that. So, who is this resort for? Honestly, just about everyone. This particular Dreams Resort has so much to offer and so many options. Yes, it's specifically targeted to families, but we see several adults specifically book this resort if Secrets is more expensive, and then they end up spending their days next door. Dreams is so large, has so many pool options, dining options, activity options, etc., that truly it's a great resort for everyone. Now, if you have a larger family or 3 or more kids, the room category options here are better than any other resort we've seen. Yes, there are other Dreams locations, but none of them quite compare to Playa Mujeres. The beach here is beautiful. The pool variety is unmatched. The access to golf and Secrets next door for adults is unlike any other resort in the family. We love this place, and we think you will too. You did it! You made it to the very end of this video. We know your time is valuable, and we are so thankful that you took time to watch our video. We spend a great deal of time and money researching and traveling to produce these videos. I'm a professional video producer, not a travel professional. I want to express my deepest thanks to the Dreams social media team of Connie and Samuel for helping to facilitate this production. If you found this video helpful, would you please consider liking and subscribing to our channel, and feel free to share this video with others. If you've traveled to this Dreams Resort, please comment below about your experience here. Thank you again. Your support truly means the world to us.